how I make my ogbono soup the easiest and stress-free way. Good day, besties and families. Hope you all are doing great. Well, me, I'm doing perfectly fine. So I'm going to be making my ogbono soup the easiest and stress-free way. I know everyone have their own method of making ogbono soup, but regardless the method or recipe, it always turns out great. And this my method doesn't make your method less okay. Everyone's method is important and okay as long as the food comes out great. So in here I have my goat meat, well washed with salt and warm water, and then after putting it in the pot, I put my maggi, I put my salt, and I put my crayfish. I'm going to turn it all together and allow it to cook for at least 15 to 20 minutes. You know, goat meat takes a little bit of time to get soft, so I'm going to allow it to boil for a longer period, like 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I'm going to come back to check it for a while. Now I'm using bala fish and pomo for this my ogbono soup, but in this country, in Dubai, we barely find soft bala fish. Our bala fish being sold in Dubai is usually very strong and, not edible enough to chew. So I'm going to be boiling it with the goat's meat earlier during the cooking. So after putting my bala fish, I'm going to add pepper. This is not all the pepper I'm going to be using because we in the house love to eat a lot of pepper. Maybe when you want to cook yours, you can use little pepper. So I'm going to add my first batch of pepper, and then I'm going to turn it together. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water to the goat's meat. I'm going to add more water, and then I'm going to turn it all together and also allow it to cook for another maybe 15 minutes. I think that one is okay. And then I'm going to allow it to cook for 15 minutes, and then I would come back to it. So as you can see, my goat's meat is almost getting soft. I gave my husband a piece to test, and he said he needed to boil for a little more time. So I added my pomo. Like I said, we barely get soft pomo in here in Dubai, so most of the times our pomo or fish is usually being refrigerated, so it comes out really strong and not edible enough to chew. But this pomo is a little bit soft but still need boiling, during the process. So after adding my pomo, I covered it for a while, and I also allowed it to boil. During the middle time of processing, I added more water, which I was not able to video because I had other things to attend to. So moving on, and time to add more crayfish. I also added more pepper, but I'm so sorry guys, I wasn't able to video that part. I had my son to attend to, but I added more pepper like I said I would, and I added extra crayfish. And then it's time to add my ogbono. I didn't fry the ogbono because I've seen a lot of people frying their ogbono, but I don't like to fry my ogbono or blend it later or do some other mixing it with palm oil in the plate. This is the easiest way. This is how I like to do mine, and it always tastes good. And trust me, everyone who ate this food loved it. So I'm going to leave it open. No more covering it. After adding the ogbono soup, I'm going to allow it to boil for a little more time, probably 15 to 20 minutes. So after allowing it to boil, you can see the ogbono soup is already, draw enough, and it's already getting thick. So I'm going to add my spinach. In Dubai, spinach is the best fresh vegetables to use, and it has a lot of health benefits that is good for you. It has more benefits than the normal vegetables that we all know, and it's really rare to get vegetables here in Dubai, the Nigerian vegetables. So the best vegetables to use right now is spinach. So I'm going to add my spinach, and I'm going to allow it to boil. As you guys see, I didn't add extra maggi or extra salt because I added enough during the boiling of the meat. So the food was already, it had enough spice that I needed to use. I didn't have to add any other thing. So I added my spinach, allowed it to boil for a while, leaving it open. And now my ogbono soup is ready. It's looking sumptuous. There's pomo, there's kpala fish, and there is goat's meat. I didn't add stockfish. Probably in my next ogbono soup I'll add stockfish. But anyways, it comes out great. So you guys can see this method and how it's looking. It's very easy, very stress-free. Those people frying their ogbono, mixing it inside this thing, you guys just have a lot of strength. As for me, this is my own easiest way to make mine, and it always comes out good. So for those of you that already know this method, you know it always comes out great. And if you don't know this method, always try out this method. Come back to thank me later. Anyways, guys, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. If you're on Facebook and TikTok, please follow me on TikTok. Like, comment, share. Anyways, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you all. See you all in my next cooking. Bye. Mwah.